So we're back in the last 45 minutes or so of Lady Blackbird. Our crew has escaped from prison, surprisingly without fuss, engaged in a bureaucratic screaming match, done a murder, tossed a cargo bay. And now that's left for the crew of the Owl is to get the fuck off the hand of sorrow. Well, pardon my French. Um, so yeah, Cyrus, you successfully got a bunch of people to an upper deck. An upper deck, however, is where you need to be. You've got a whole lot of ship to traverse before you get to oh, you just need to get to the next deck up.
Yeah.
According to this like new map I drew.
Yeah.
So yes, you aimed everybody up, and up is where you need to be. So yeah, I think that you guys leave this cargo bay. Are we still gonna try and jettison their fuel, or are we just like gunning it for the Owl?
Let's get while the getting's good.
Let's gun it. Let's gun it.
I feel like we gotta gun it. Yeah.
You've pushed your luck enough. Not that you failed any rolls so far. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Thanks.
So yeah. So you step out into the corridor from whence you came. And it is deserted except for a couple of engineers who are not particularly interested in you. So tell me, set the scene for me. What does your approach to the hangar bay look like? You guys, the Owl is impounded in the hangar bay. That's where you guys were, slapped in cuffs and dragged to the shitty brig, for people who are not threats at all to the Empire. So yeah, tell me what this looks like. Tell me what your approach looks like.
I'm gonna say there are two modes. Mm-hmm. There is, if there are places to sneak around, you sneak around. Mm-hmm. If you have to go through the open, you act like you are absolutely supposed to be there and get out of our way.
I feel like we have a pretty confident crew. Who I don't know. I feel like Lady B's taking point on this just because you are a self-assured noble woman, holding your head up high, striding past, the grunts, the grease monkeys.
So the only issue there is actually I'm dressed to look like a grunt and a grease monkey. So I think I'm actually doing.
Yes, but it's your regal bearing. So do you feel as though it's a role? With how much fuss and muss you get up to the hangar bay? You got.
So, like, how many people are like? Are we expecting the hangar bay to be like super there to be a big hustle and bustle, or?
Cyrus, you tell me. Like, at any given moment in a hangar bay on an Imperial cruiser, like, what's going on? Is it like a repair bay, or is it like the ships just sit there and docking until you have to scramble the fighters? Does repair happen elsewhere from where you guys got arrested from?
I think the impound is off to the side. It's a large open area. But we do know the Admiral's on the way.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is the place where incoming people come in. So I feel like on one end of an extremely large room, probably like the hangar bay in, any given Star Wars movie when they have a big fight scene on a hangar bay.
So it's a big long room. The Owl will be like impounded in a side room.
Yeah, they don't want people to have to look at it. Like, it's on the far end, and then the big fancy ship that the Admiral is on is going to be on the other far end. But there's still going to be some people, their focus is going to be on the end where the Admiral is arriving because they want to make sure that looks good. But if something happens, there are going to be people to do stuff. That is
so here's a thought then. Is the hangar open to the air right now, or is it closed?
You know what? You guys are just there. There's like a frenzy. There was an alarm, then there wasn't an alarm. The Admiral's coming. Holy shit. Captain Hollis elsewhere is like, like we cut to, a slender, harried-looking woman on the bridge, like yelling orders into a steampunk microphone. It irons itself. Like getting reports of like, oh my god. And then like we cut back to you guys like looking out into the hangar bay. We see like you guys have like a view of the owl, like you guys like see the blunt nose of the owl sticking out of the impound bay on the very far side. Let me just move you guys over to a new sheet and like draw this out. And when we need to roll, we can move back to my dope roll 20 drawing skills. Oh god, this looks like I'm drawing a peen. It's not what I'm drawing.
Don't worry, we're not quite there yet.
It's all right.
No.
I'll let you know if I get Twitch banned.
Yes. Not.
That's what the hangar bay looks like on the groin of Joy. A different Imperial ship.
Okay. So
they all form together into Voltron.
Yeah.
Yes. That's where we're at.
Thank you. Thanks. Twitch will, the automated Twitch moderators will see that, and yep. Then they'll be like,
it's all good.
It's an old code, but it checks out.
Okay, so like you can see like the owl sticking out because it's like 150 feet long. So. And you guys are here. The hangar bay door is open.
Okay.
And it's open because you guys fucking saw this coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the admirals, the admirals advance ships. Like she travels on like a personal craft, just like almost exclusively inspecting ships. These days, it's a cushy assignment. She gets to cause a ruckus. She gets good dinners. So like first her like little personal vanguard of fighter craft like fly in, like get fussed over. And then like you see like the slow approach of like a big stately vessel. Kale, you've probably boosted one of these before. What does like an admiral's personal craft look like in this setting?
I feel like I'm trying to like the first thing that comes to mind is what size is it? And I'm trying to compare it to like the owl.
It's smaller than the owl. It's smaller.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. It's like it's a personal vessel, but it's really extra. Yeah.
I'm thinking like Kylo Ren's ship in Force Awakens.
Dirty old Kyle Ren, sure. Yeah. I have to like Google what that looks like. Kylo Ren ship.
I don't like
not the fighter, but the shuttle thing, right? Like the Imperial shuttle.
Like that.
It
lands on the
thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I'm thinking that's a little smaller than the owl.
Yeah, with the wings that fold up. Like, I don't think it probably is that high tech.
That's the thing.
The big triangle.
Except like blue and gold instead of
absolutely
black. Yeah.
So
yeah, like that ship comes in and like from like an opposite. Wow, I forgot that I wrote that already. From like an opposite door here, like Captain Hollis comes out. This looks like a football play.
So the ship is coming, like as we sort of come into the hangar, we see the ship coming, like flying in. Okay, cool.
And like you also see like Captain Hollis, like hurriedly, like with her first officer, the navigator, like a couple of Marines, Lieutenant, what was her name?
Porter.
Lieutenant Porter, who was like getting screamed at before, like, oh fuck, the admiral's here. We have to be all fuck. Come with me. I'll deal with you later. I'm not letting you out of my sight. How could this happen? So yeah, that is the scene that you come into, the formal reception of Admiral Hester Hollis by her garbage niece.
So I would like to summon a bolt of lightning to strike the ship as it's entering the hangar.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And create a distraction.
Tell me what this looks like. So first of all, like, there are like blood talents, and your boy John Harper like leaves this intentionally vague. I'm into it. So like, is this a hereditary ability of yours, or did you learn it?
I think it's like it's hereditary, but like this is not a society that has like a good grasp on how hereditary things work. So
Yeah.
it is, but like anybody could eventually like discover that they have it. Like how many
Cyrus
people
has Secret of Warp Blood, where
X-Men, it
he
could
can
be, like,
teleport people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, we
Like-
definitely just talked over each other.
Sorry.
No, it was me. I love to talk. So yeah, so like, tell me what this looks like.
So I think you like we come in and like we see the ship coming over, and she starts like there's like a glint in her eye, like we see like that this is a difficult situation. We're not going to be able to get to the owl without a distraction, and she realizes her plan, and she starts like humming a lullaby under her breath, as like to like channel the magical like to channel the essence essentially. And she's like, so maybe like there's like some finger motions as well, like she's like playing an instrument or something. And then you see like clouds form outside the hangar, and like lightning crack between them, and then
just like, so it comes from outside the vessel.
Yeah.
So as okay, so it hits the vessel, and
yeah, so the idea is like that there's like a crack of lightning, it hits the vessel, and hopefully it like crashes into the
so it skids across the hangar bay, and like goes to the side, and at this point, like, her Admiral Hollis is like, advanced fighters, like, the people have gotten out of the fighters, and it's like her personal bodyguard, like the hottest shit pilots in the Empire. I don't know, Cyrus, I feel like you recognize at least one of them as like an old boss of yours.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Now from that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like, nobody sees you because a big huge bolt of lightning just hit the
I have a question.
No.
Where does that lightning come from?
Where doesn't it come from?
Does it come from like the like dimming sun thing?
Yeah, so the dimming sun is like the source of all magic, and presumably like magic users channel that through their bow days. But Lady B, you tell me, like, what exactly?
In my mind, it was like dark storm clouds like started to form outside. So it doesn't come directly from the sun. Like that's where I'm drawing my energy from. But the lightning itself comes from storm clouds.
Cool.
So you're not necessarily making a lightning, you're making the conditions to produce the lightning and then directing it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's cool.
There's still a thunderstorm happening outside to fuck with their shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, I like that. Congratulations. That's really cool. I don't know, I just congratulated you. Whatever. So yeah, so like the hot shit pilot bodyguards are like hopping out of their fighters and like booking it across the hangar to where the golden antlers goring the sky. That's the name of Hester Hollis's ship. It's really extra. The Imperium has no chill. And Captain Hollis is like full Home Alone, and like books it over there too, and like tells like her Marines, okay, fan out. We need no more problems. So like one of them is like they're sweeping the room. What do you guys do?
I could probably do something about it.
I have an idea.
Hit
It's
it, Cyrus.
a stupid idea. I'm gonna hit
Even
one of
better.
my keys.
All right, hit that key.
I think I hand Lady Blackbird the bag with the crystals in it. And I just like put my hand on her shoulder and was like, if anything happens, don't wait for us. And I used the warp blood to warp her onto the owl with the crystals.
All right. So wait, Lady Black, do you want to do that? Is that a thing that you're cool with?
Is that okay? Yeah.
I'm cool with that as a player. She's not cool with it, but I'm cool.
Yeah, but no, as a player.
So,
Do
like,
I know what you did, Naomi? Does Naomi know what that? Yeah, do we know what warp blood is? Like, is that a thing? Like, do I know what that is?
I don't know. I imagine that Lady Blackbird knows what happened. Yeah, I don't know if that's something that other people would not.
So yeah, okay. So here we go. How precise is this, by the way?
I think as long as I'm familiar.
On a scale from to hella.
I'll give you hella precise.
Like, if I was teleporting her to like the other side of the room, like it would have to be a place that I can see. But because it's the owl, and
you have a clear mental picture
backwards, then she's just straight.
So Naomi, hey Naomi, you see the ship crash. You see the Golden Antlers crash. You see Cyrus put his hand on Lady Blackbird's shoulder. You see Cyrus say something that looks sort of like vaguely romantic. And then Lady Blackbird, the woman whom you have sworn to protect with your life, is just gone. How do you feel about that? How you doing?
I pick you up by your appalling clothes and like right here. And I'm like, what did you do with her?
I got her somewhere safe.
Where? You can't just do that. I owe her my life. Where is she?
She's on the ship. If everything, she's fueling up. If we get stuck, she's getting out.
We cut to Lady Blackbird, like when she like pops onto the ship and she looks around and goes, "Idiot, I don't know how to fly this ship."
Snargle's there. Remember?
Yeah, exactly. And Snargle pops out. It's like, I do.
Snargle.
Yeah.
Secret Snargle.
Like
cameo.
Secret of Snargle.
Yes, yeah.
So I think I hit Key of Hidden Longing.
Yeah, I would say. However, like this altercation, Naomi, I feel like you're a pretty fucking loud person.
Absolutely.
Oh, you are screaming and
you
like
took my charge. Yeah, Dubza. Yeah. Yeah, I'm mad.
So like this is a bit of a ruckus in a situation that's already a ruckus. So like, what do weapons look like here? Do we have guns?
No, I think it's mostly batons and blades.
So like you've got
the light blades with the dark blades that counter them as we've
Are they just fucking lightsabers, Curb?
No, they are swords.
No, they're light blades and dark blades, duh.
Duh. I'm sorry, my
energy, but there's still a blade, a physical blade.
Do I have to explain to you the intrinsic properties of a dark blade?
Listen, I did not read my Slovo Zizek before I started, okay?
Naomi, did you keep the baton from earlier?
No.
Okay,
so you've got 3 guards running up on you.
Weapons are weak.
Yeah. You are a living weapon. You were born a weapon.
It's great for us.
Yeah. So you got like 2 Marines like running up to you with swords drawn, and like one of them with just like hands on fire. You guys have a flame blood to deal with, which is another blood type.
Cool.
All right, I'll fuck with that. Whatever.
Yeah. So, who's bigger? Who's more of an obvious threat? Naomi, Kale, or Cyrus?
Me by far.
Yeah.
So they
Especially because I'm
direct
mad.
roll.
I'm the one who picked you up. They probably saw me like pick you up, and I'm like, I'm so mad right now. Like when you tell me that on the ship, right? I throw it down, and I look at all right, and I say, ugh. All
They
right.
go directly for Kale. Kale, what do? You've got like two people with blades charging you. Naomi and your captain are like have just finished being occupied. You are the easiest target to pick off before they handle the two big people. The two people who look like they can hold their own and fight. What do you do?
So what sort of gear do they have on them? They have batons, presumably. What are they holding?
They've got like two of them have swords. One of them has just like flaming hands. And I think that like the flaming hand one does like Zuko style, like throws a fireball like at your feet just to get your attention. To get everybody's attention, maybe a little shock and awe. So yeah, what do you do?
So I look down at like the scorched deck where Fireball went, and I take the other glove off and like I strap that on because I don't want my other hand to get singed. And what do I have for weapons? I can probably just
You got magic.
You are a petty sorcerer.
I also have concealment too, so I can have a bunch of different stuff too.
Common simple item. Yes.
Common simple. Like I would give you a screwdriver. I would not give you a shiv. Also, like you got three people gunning for you.
Sorry.
Whoops.
We can help.
You can help, yeah. But
yeah. I don't
yeah, like maybe a mechanic screwdriver or something. Yeah.
A sonic screwdriver, perhaps.
Yeah. And then because like I can hold myself in a fight as well.
Yes. Yeah. Against two people with swords and one person with fire.
See, are they faster than me though?
Are they faster than you? All right. So yeah. Let's just go back to the rolling screen and away from our not peen. Don't ban Eric. Please don't ban Eric.
So I'm like making eye contact with Zuko boy over here. If that's their gender.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
If I use he, him pronouns, it's cannon fodder.
Okay, sure. I'm making eye contact with him and walking sideways to like towards another of his friends. And I'm just like talking shit with him, like, oh yeah, those fire blasts are probably faster than I am, right? And I just like start going like bananas fast and crazy, and I'm like, I leap sideways to like connect the screwdriver to like a gap in the helmet.
I can't believe you just brought a screwdriver to a sword fight. This is going to be a roll. This is going to be
firefight.
Yes, a literal firefight. Okay, all right. So this is going to be a 4, whatever it is. What is at stake here? Who are you trying to take out?
All of them.
All of them in one roll? With a fucking screwdriver?
Sounds like
a wrench.
That sounds like a wrench. Are you dual wielding?
Sorry, if I said screwdriver, I meant wrench.
No,
that sounds desperate limited.
Do both. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, extremely.
This is like my new favorite episode of MacGyver.
Also, if you want to be dual wielding a screwdriver and a wrench, that's an extremely funny image, and I'll go for it.
Yeah, I go for it too. Yeah. I dig it.
You're gonna get help from Kirby and I, right?
Yes. Yes. Please.
Yeah.
If you accept it.
Sure. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, hit the key of the mission because you're taking action to complete the mission. Second of all, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, this is
Yeah.
going to be a 5.
Yeah.
To take people out dual wielding a screwdriver and a wrench.
Mhm.
1 for luck and like sheer cojones. What trait are you using?
Tricky.
Tricky. Okay.
So a lot of these.
Yeah. List them off so I can hold fingers.
Quick, dirty
Okay.
fighting,
Extremely.
tumbler, because
Yes.
after the wrench goes into the helmet,
Mhm.
I'm jumping off of them
Well,
into the next
if
guard.
this maneuver even succeeds, that is what
Yeah.
will happen. Yes.
Yeah, well,
Tumbler.
I have to say what I think happens if I win, and you have to say what happens if I don't win, and then the dice will tell us to meet wherever that ends up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 5.
And probably also contortionist,
Sounds good.
Yeah.
but probably not escape.
How is contortionist?
Yeah, I don't
Because
see
you're
how
bending out of the way of the fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Doing the full matrix. The full matrix.
Yes.
That's so funny that it's so funny that Thomas and I literally wrote "don't get it," but that was obvious. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, of course.
Okay, so that's 6.
Yeah, there's just like moves happening where it's just
Right.
like, oh look, I'm scorched, and then like I'm like in the matrix move, and then I just like fall backwards and like wind my way back like farther away, and then just sidestep. Oh, I'm just a pile of ash. Look at
Okay,
me.
so
Yeah.
that's 6 dice. That's 6 dice.
I'm throwing one that I've put here already from my
Okay.
stack.
Let's just throw it in a dice
Yeah.
jail real quick.
Yeah.
I will also give you one of my
So,
my
Tell me how
dice
you guys are helping
Sure.
this bizarre maneuver.
in our CBS magic steampunk setting of this hangar. It's obviously not barren. There are
Mhm.
crates and things all over the place,
Oh, yeah.
and crates make great projectiles. So
Okay.
I'm
You're just
I'm
like chucking
throwing,
a crate into
yeah,
the mix.
yeah,
And
just
Cyrus,
right in there. Not just
I am one scrambling for a weapon in one of said crates, but also like 3 on
through
1.
the crate of
it's
weapons.
hard to like. It's gonna be hard to for Kale to keep eyes, but we sort of like have our own little language back and forth. So I'm like,
You can tell that I'm pissed right now. As soon as the sarcasm comes out, bang,
Yeah.
pissed as ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, all right. So that's 8 dice so far.
Mhm.
Do you want to blow those pool dice?
Let's just take my hand and just off the table into my hand.
All of
Yep.
them.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 3. So 1, 1, 3. Fuck, that's 11.
Yep.
Yeah, 11 is my count as well.
Yes.
Yep. It's a
Yes,
good
thank
number.
you all for keeping count with me. Oh my god.
Here
All
we
right.
go.
nice round number.
Let's
Smash it.
see.
Lucky
Come on.
number 11.
Boom.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wow, fate that.
Oh.
Oh, you got the train air horn to back up your roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Herb. Whose air horn is that?
What?
Who's
Oh, that's my trains.
Yeah.
Oh, from
Dang.
your train room.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so despite all odds, you do that thing. Like Naomi chucks the crate. Wait, what, Cyrus, what were you doing?
I was
Emotional
helping,
support?
like, I was calling out like, watch your flank on your, because there's 3 on 1, so I'm like being another set of eyes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So tell me how this ends. Tell me how this bizarre fight scene. I say bizarre. I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
Tell me how it ends.
See,
So what's your coup de grace?
I think Cyrus's help comes earlier in the fight when I'm taking out not Fire Boy, and then as soon as Naomi throws the crate, I'm like maybe like 15 meters away, and then crate swoops in, and like there's like I want to say like a half-second gap where the box is still in the way,
Mhm.
but somehow I've crossed like I'm like right behind the crate all of a sudden, and then I'm just a crate distance away from Screwdriver to wrist pressure points.
Cool. Cool.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Dope.
Go
Dope.
team.
Well, you took out 3 people. There is, however, like, and not to take away from that, because you took out 3 people with a screwdriver, a wrench, a crate, and some emotional support from your bro.
We will never have to pay for drinks again. So there's that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell that story in any bar in the Empire.
Oh, yeah. Maybe not the Empire.
Yeah.
Oh no, you guys are never coming back. Never mind. Meanwhile, after like the screwdriver goes in, like we see Lady Blackbird and Snargle on the ship arguing like about the fuel crystals. Like, no, it goes in there. It goes in there.
Yeah, and I think they argue for a little bit, and then like Lady Blackbird throws them down and is like, fine, you deal with this. And she goes to the door of the owl because she wants to see how like what everybody else is up to. She doesn't want to be left out. She wants to make sure everyone else is okay, I guess, at least.
You did the delivery. So
can I see the fracas from where I am?
Yeah, let's actually just like walk it back a little bit. Oh my goodness. I hate Roll20. So yeah, like if you peek out from around like this little corner here, you can definitely like see like Admiral Hollis like being helped out of the wreckage of the Golden Antlers. You can see like her garbage niece, the captain. My goodness. Too much tea. Like apologizing profusely, like the Admiral's in like the fantasy equivalent of one of those like traction neck braces.
Okay, yeah,
on a stretcher, and like is very loudly berating. You also see the actual attaché, who's like 5 foot nothing and a prayer, like looking very disapprovingly at the captain. What do you do, Lady B?
Do my 3 compatriots have like a clear route towards the owl, or are they blocked?
Oh no. There's wreckage of ship trailing behind. There's fighters. There's like there were like already ships in this hangar. It's crowded. I'm not gonna like draw. Yeah, but like it's crowded. Like there are people here, like they've scrambled the mechanics. And like they're all here like assessing the damage as quickly as possible. Because the captain's already getting the dressing down of her entire life. So yeah, Lady Blackbird, what do you do?
In that case, I would like to summon a like gust of wind from outside, from the storm going on outside, to like blow, like essentially blow at least like enough to knock down the Imperials that are in between Naomi and Cyrus and Kale and the owl. Like I'd like them to have a decent chance of getting through there.
Okay, that's gonna be a roll. Like,
yeah,
I'll give you the lightning because there was really nothing at stake. You had a clear opening, but like, so what's at stake here is like, what's at stake? Like, is it? Do you?
I feel like it's like accidentally knocking, like causing more chaos than I want to.
Yeah. So, do you sweep the path clear for the click?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So back to the. That's not what I wanted.
What are you looking through to look at this whole situation? Like, what's the shape of the window and stuff?
Oh, I think I've actually exited the ship.
Yeah, she's out.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Like I'm kind of looking around the corner is what is.
Okay. You're on your own for this. Fortunately, you still have 2 pool die left.
So what's my obstacle here?
3.
3? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm using. I get 1 to start. I'm using Master Sorcerer, Spellcaster, Channeling.
What are you channeling essence?
I'm channeling the essence.
Storm.
I'm doing the same thing I was doing before.
Yeah, like the storm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stormblood
Mm-hmm.
and Wind.
Okay.
So 6 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And what the hell? I will use all my pool dice.
Sure.
We're at the end here, so as well.
YOLO.
Cool.
I'll just move those to dice jail for you.
That's 10. I'm rolling 10.
Yep.
10d6. Just barely.
Oh, that's so close.
That was the worst roll of the session.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, but you do it. You get exactly what you want.
Oh my god.
So what does this look like from where you're standing? Like, how powerful is this wind that you summoned?
I feel like it's not enough to like so it again, it's like she's playing the instrument and then she kind of like there's like a jerk and then there's just whoosh, and it's like the air being sucked in when you open the door, like when you open a vacuum seal or something. It's like air, like a huge gust of air to fill the pressure void.
Yeah.
And it's not enough to like move the actual ships or anything, but it's enough to knock everybody off their feet, I think.
Yeah. I think it like knocks you guys off your feet too, but like Naomi, at least, like you've seen I'm going to make a reference I regret deeply. You've seen Lady Blackbird do the windy thing before. I'm sorry, Kirby. I'm sorry, Kurt.
Cursed.
I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry.
Cursed. All right.
I'm really
That's
sorry.
not me.
Lady Blackbird is a noble woman. You shouldn't speak of her that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So like Naomi, do you like who recognizes this like first as the opportunity that you've been waiting for?
Me, because this is also kind of a pretty demonstrable sign of like I know that Lady Blackbird does this and I know that they're okay. Right? So like it's a sign. So probably when that happens, I look over to the owl and I look back to the captain like, oh, the captain kept their word. They're not, and so obviously like to me and I look to Cyrus, I nod like, all right, you're okay. You're okay right now, you scoundrel, right? And
I'm not going to murder you.
And the music is positive and like upswells, and I lead everybody to get onto the ship.
Very lush strings.
Yeah, Chariots of Fire starts playing.
Immigrant Song. No, Taika Waititi already did that.
Yeah, so like it's like really. I definitely like Kale, come on. And then like we see the captain, we have that sort of like look of, and then I like nod, like, hey, you're cool too, Captain. Come on, let's go.
So yeah,
see, Naomi, all you had to do was wait for the mission to go right.
All right, so yeah, you guys just book it.
Yeah.
Onto the owl.
Yeah.
And I think that like as you guys like get across the hangar, like somebody takes a feeble like lightning shot at you, doesn't work, everybody's dazed, and like this is your slick getaway. What sound does the owl make when it powers up? Cyrus or Kale?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a fucking owl. It's an owl. It's just a straight up owl,
but with like a kind of like a little bit of a trill, like a motor trill. Yeah.
So like as you, like Lady Blackbird, like you hear it starting up behind you, and as you guys get across the hangar, you guys hear it too, and I don't know, somebody narrate how you get out, like what this looks like as you leave. Lady B, like you did all the heavy lifting on this job.
I feel like it's probably like actually pretty like stuttering because there is like a storm going on outside. So
good job.
We fly out and it's like we're buffeted by the wind a little bit, but we do make it clear of the hand of sorrow, and then
And
Sail off into the wild blue yonder.
Yeah, and to Lady Blackbird's uncertain future. And I guess like everybody else too. So will Naomi start a rebellion and burn the Empire down? Will Cyrus Vance hit the 5th key of hidden longing, if you know what I mean? Will Kale, I don't know, Kale, what do you want?
I was
Shiny.
kind of thinking, we would join up with Uriah Flint and like join his pirate deal.
Yeah. All that we will find out in the next episode. That will never happen. Okay, so I think that we're done. Yeah, buddy.
We did it.
Our show was canceled for too many phallic references.
Yeah.
Like
there's a huge writing campaign now, but it's never
Yeah.
We like Kickstarter movie.
They couldn't bring the actress for Lady Blackbird back though, so they had to get a lookalike.
Yeah, it's really obvious. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so the long goodbye, the post-mortem. Let's just go down the list. So, what did you guys like?
I like that our dice rolls were good.
All of it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gonna
yes,
grab-
you guys rolled good.
Yes.
We succeeded on every roll.
I know.
You did.
That's wild.
Now, part of that was because we were playing a one-shot. We were like,
You're
Like-
not shy about those dice.
you see where we're left with our dice. If we had to make another roll, like that wasn't going to go well, probably.
No, Jesus.
I have that
That's a lot.
skill that lets us take a mulligan, but
Yeah.
but even
Me
then,
too.
yeah.
Just I mean, I've always figured it's easy to do a refresh scene. Like I never felt stressed for dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, you did a hell of an amazing job.
Did you really?
Like, shout out to Sam.
Uh,
Have you facilitated this before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I have. I didn't make. I got my actual group to play it with me.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Yeah, you were. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, because you were crushing it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you killed it. Yeah.
Thank you guys. So what worked and what didn't?
I mean, I never really felt a lot of pressure. Like, I don't know if that's just part of
Yeah.
the game of being able to refill dice and like you just do the cool thing because you can just chuck a bunch of dice all the time.
Yeah,
Like-
also like you guys like rolled good successes, and I don't know, I feel like I was
Yeah.
not a player. But like
You didn't rob us of the success. Like, yeah, we
No.
we earned those successes though.
yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of front loaded a lot of the like inner goings on and all the conflicts and stuff, and we
Yeah.
we hit those keys like during it, but I think like it never necessarily came into play as
Mhm, mhm.
much, but
Right.
also like time. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
like I asked you all the questions to begin with to get the dynamic down, but then
Right.
like there wasn't a lot of dynamic although I
Yeah.
feel like the Naomi Cyrus stuff was pretty fresh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know if I would have tried to front load up so many questions because refresh scenes do that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I could have
Um,
cut that down like by half.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think a couple questions are useful, but
Definitely.
it's definitely the kind of game where you can kind of like ask those as you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Been backfill. Yeah.
I do.
Did I freeze?
I do. No, you didn't. No.
Okay.
I
good.
do. I love Lady Blackbird. The only part that I'm never like quite sure about is I'm not a huge fan of like hitting keys in the midst of play. I prefer
Mhm.
like as
After
a
the roll.
Yeah, I like the debrief end of session, like in Blades, right? You do the XP at the end.
Yeah.
Which is not how Lady Blackbird works, and it always feels kind of weird to like stop the action and be like, "Did I hit my
Okay,
key?"
now you hit that XP. Now you hit
Yeah.
that XP.
Mhm.
Definitely.
That's valid.
The like authority overtaking
Mhm.
over deciding when your key has been hit
Mhm.
is a little ambiguous.
I
It
think
almost
that's a
seems
feature.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I'll hand it out like candy if you make even a bare minimum effort to play your character, which you guys went like hog wild on, so no complaints here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
True.
Yeah. It's all good. What was your favorite moment? My personal favorite was Naomi murdering that MP. That was good.
Yeah.
Thank you. I like that one
Eric,
too.
you were feeling yourself.
Yeah. As I tend to do.
Yeah.
I mean, in that vein, I also liked when Adam went to town with Kale. I was like, I'm gonna take on all these dudes with a screwdriver. Like, that was pretty.
I
You know what I
like that
mean?
moment too. I like that.
YOLO.
Taking the words right out of my mouth. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked that I got to like look cool, but also really stupid with that one warp blood thing.
Yeah, that was
good.
fun. That was a good
Just me
moment.
being a
Yeah.
I
dipshit.
like that. Yeah.
I like that we all
I
were
also
able-
liked when you like argued Imperial soldier stuff with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Imperial soldiers. Yeah.
the regulation battle. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite moves. Is
That's my favorite.
to be here. I want to talk to your manager. I am your manager.
I'd like to talk to myself.
Yes. I'm your
Sam, I thought
manager's
the whole thing with the admiral visiting was like a great twist that
Yeah.
Yeah.
lent some interest to the goings on
Yeah.
and openings and opportunities and stuff. That was a good bit.
It
Yeah.
added some spice to the end too. It didn't make it just like a clean escape either.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like you get to the hangar, but like, whoops.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
no,
good. It's good.
Yeah, it's a good game.
So if we had more time, ellipsis, what?
Oh, if we have more time to play?
Yeah.
More refresher scenes. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Refreshment.
Yeah,
That's just
we
gonna.
would.
That's just because what's gonna happen
Stop
next.
and
Yeah.
breathe.
Yeah. Like my guess would probably be something like we would probably have a couple of refresher scenes. There would probably be some sort of something going on in the what is it called, the unknown? Was it the asteroids, the navigable asteroids?
The remnants.
Remnants. Yeah, it's something with the remnants. I think a run-in with a Lando Calrissian like faux enemy.
Cyrus's ex.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Yeah.
Played by Donald Glover.
Of course.
Like
that's so good.
Yes.
Yeah, and like that's and got into more of the sort of like backstory relationship stuff would have been probably like the next big thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a great
And
pilot.
Sky Squid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I demand
definitely.
Sky Squid.
Yeah.
I have that power. In the next episode, that's not going to happen.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Okay.
like, that's definitely the obvious next episode.
Oh,
Yes.
for
The
sure.
Sky
And I
Squid
want it.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lady Blackbird's storm machinations stirred up.
yeah, definitely.
And
definitely.
Oh, for sure.
20
Mhm.
Sky Squid.
Oh
It's like an
yeah.
episode of Battlestar
A
Galactica.
whole
We're like,
school of Sky Squid.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is great. Oh,
Cool.
look at that.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Good
Okay,
game.
so I guess that's the postmortem. We did it. We're done. Goodbye. No, outros. So this has been Lady Blackbird on Once Upon a Game. Thank you to Eric. Big ups for doing once again whatever producer magic that you do. I'm Sam. You can find me at Passerins on Twitter. And let's go in reverse order. So Thomas, who is you?
I'm Thomas. You can find me at Thomas M. Burton on Twitter.
Adam?
I am Adam / Dark Lavender Void, and I'm very confused about everything in my life. But 2018 has been really good. So, yeah.
Where are you on the internet?
I said Dark Lavender Void.
Oh,
Okay,
you did,
yeah.
didn't you?
I did.
I've been talking a lot.
That's my universal handle.
They're just so
Yeah.
good at this. It's just I don't even-
Discord, Twitter, Dice Camp,
Yes.
not Facebook because Facebook's garbage.
Fuck Facebook.
Yeah.
But don't fuck Facebook. Curbs?
Hey, I'm Kirby T. Tandler. You can find me on Twitter and most other places at Fancy Rectangles. I also have a site that kind of gathers a bunch of stuff that I've been working on at bara.moe. So
Okay. And last but not least, whoever the hell this guy is.
I'm Eric, Eric Vulgaris and everything. This has been Once Upon a Game. I have sign-up sheets available for next month. Check it out. It's on. You can do that by going to my Discord and all that stuff. Exclamation point Discord. There you go. Oh, and Sam?
Ooh. Oh, no, I went first.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm throwing it back to you.
As I said, you can find me at Passwords on Twitter. Like the birds. Me and my 9,000 cat pics. So yeah, this has been Once Upon a Game. Good night and good luck.
See ya, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.